Hello there. My name's Blane Elferdink, and most people online know me as Blayno. I've started a YouTube channel, and I thought for my first video, it'd be good to kind of set some expectations about what this channel is and what I hope to accomplish with it. First and foremost, I hope to educate and clear up some common misconceptions with blockchain and crypto technology and how it functions. I've found in my dealings with people online, there's a lot of misconceptions that can lead to some costly mistakes. And people have told me that I do a pretty good job of explaining those things and explaining it in a way that's easy to understand for people who don't have the technical background that many of the people who operate in these spaces have. So since I've been told that I have a gift for explaining things in a way that's easy to understand to a layman, I felt like maybe a good thing to do would be to share that gift. And what better way to share it than on YouTube? One of the other things I hope to do is to cover some major news and updates in the industry. And, there's going to be a broad focus on crypto and many different blockchains, but also a specific focus on Cardano, which is my blockchain of choice and the one I spend most of my time dealing with. Um, in addition to that, I'm also like to be covering lots of projects and things that I find interesting and worthy of note. And with that, doing in depth analysis and evaluation on those and teach kind of what I look for when I do an analysis and evaluation of a project, whether that be a fungible token or an NFT project, or maybe just some kind of a dApp on a blockchain. Uh, just I find being able to evaluate those projects on your own, if you can kind of replicate what I look for, and also kind of being able to see specifically when I'm talking about a project, highlighting what I do and don't like with that specific case, find that a lot of people will probably find that valuable. Um, Lastly, one of the things I hope to accomplish is to build a community with a few goals in mind. One of the major ones is I've got a team that's helping to develop some tools to use on Cardano and other major chains. And it would be nice to have a community that could help test and provide feedback at several different stages. And basically just to be along for the ride and to help us build it in a number of different ways. I think a lot of people would be interested in that as well. I'd also like to take a minute to explain what this channel is not. This channel is not and will never be financial advice. I find a lot of wisdom in the old adage of give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, teach a man to fish, and you'll feed him for a lifetime. In that spirit, I seek to empower my viewers with the education and the knowledge that'll empower them to make their own financial decisions, fully understanding their own financial situation better than I could ever hope to. So, exactly why should you care about what I have to say, and why should what I have to say carry any weight for you? Those are really good questions to ask. For me, my answer would have to be that I'm an accountant and financial analyst as my career, and I've been doing that for the better part of a decade. I have an MBA from UCF that stands for Masters in Business and Administration, and I got a 4.0 GPA and did that while working full time. I'm also a mod for two major Cardano NFT communities on their Discord, and I'm currently enrolled in the Emergo Academy's Cardano blockchain developers course. So I've got a pretty solid fundamental understanding of how blockchains work at this point. I think that just like blockchains are trying to solve a trilemma that involves decentralization, security, and scalability, that understanding and evaluating blockchains and the projects and protocols that are built on top of them kind of have a three-pronged set of understandings that you kind of need to fully understand them. One is a financial and economic one. Another one is evaluating the communities and the strength specifically of the communities that support them. And lastly, understanding technically what they're capable of and what kind of the development team is capable of. Are they capable of executing what they are setting out to do? Is it even possible? And what are some of the pitfalls that they'll have to navigate through? How technically challenging or impressive is it? What they are accomplishing or setting out to accomplish? Having those three things I find is pretty rare for most of the people in this space and YouTube who cover these things. Maybe they have one or even two of them, but very few of them have all three in a significant way. So, who is this channel for, and can you specifically benefit from subscribing and watching this channel regularly? If you seek to have a better understanding of crypto and blockchain technology, I would think this channel could benefit you greatly. If you're also looking to stay up to date on news and updates and be apprised of some new and interesting projects that are developing in this ecosystem, hopefully this channel will help you in that respect too. And then lastly, if you're looking to be a part of a new and thriving community that's looking to build and be impactful in the community in a significant way, I'd really appreciate you joining and being active and helping to build what I look to build. Uh, Specifically in that regard, we're looking to have people with the grab a shovel mentality, people who aren't looking to just sit back and profit off the work of others, but to get their hands dirty and to really help out, to help build. If you want to be a part of a community that seeks to build and be a part of something greater than yourself, then I'd really appreciate you engaging and everything I put out. And I'm eager and willing to have you play an active role in that. So if any of what I just covered interests you and you want to watch some of the content I'll be putting out in the future, now would be a good time for you to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so that you'll be notified when I put out content from now on. I want to thank you for your time and consideration, and as always, I'm happy to help.